How can you put a sacred trust in the hands of a non-Muslim? There's no such thing as a Muslim having a non-Muslim friend. If you prefer the clothing of the Kafirs other than the clothing of the Muslims, most of those names that's on most of those clothing is faggots, homosexuals, and lesbians. I come from the ghettos. I come from probably the Vietnam of New York. So coming out of that jungle and being gifted by the Creator to be Muslim, I think my responsibility is to share what's inside of me with other people. I don't care what color they are anymore. It's not used to be, back in the 60s, it was a white-black thing. It's not a white-black thing anymore. To some of you young people sitting in this room, Muslims and non-Muslims, I want to be a little graphic, you know, because to get messages across, sometimes you got to talk the mountain talk, sometimes you got to talk the valley talk. And I have learned from where I came from to keep it real, you know, go back and forth. When I talk to some of my grandchildren and some of their friends, I can't talk this kind of talk, and they ain't hearing it, they're not feeling it. Got to get a little bouncy with them. Got to get a little groove, got to get a little method. Got to talk a little bit with them. Got to get a little rhythm, because that's the time we're living in. This is the age of rhythm. So for those people, you know, the world is under a powerful influence right now, and it's not very sophisticated. It's called hip hop. And I remember when hip-hop started in Brooklyn. You know, that's my town. Brooklyn, Harlem. Hip-hop started in Brooklyn and Harlem with some little ignorant hoodlums. And the ones that sing it today, they still ignorant hoodlums. Eminem and 50 Cent. Bling bling monkeys. Beyonce and that other girl that had about 17 abortions. What's her name? Tiffany or something like that. What's her name? Brittany. There it is. Yeah. Anyway, but it's a powerful industry. An industry that took off from Brooklyn about 30 years ago, and now it's all over the world. I was in China. I found some dudes from China with their hair all curled up and like, I don't crazy. And they were singing Biggie Small stuff. They were China. The hip hop have gone to China. I said, wow. I was in Pakistan and I seen some hip hop boys in Pakistan, Nigeria, Australia. I was down in the Cayman Islands. The hip hop boys is down there. Alaska, hip-hop is there. Why? Because it's a communication. It's a feeling that people have adopted because people are searching. People are searching for meaning and feeling and whatever. And the music has facilitated it in such a way because music is a language. Hip-hop is inviting you to think about some other things. It's a language. So these little bling bling criminals and hip hop whores, they are marketing a new language and a new lifestyle. And lots of you in this room today, you wearing emblems and names that you've been given. You don't even know what it means. And you pay more for a sweatshirt with a certain logo on it. And that same sweatshirt is made in the same place. Those same sneakers, or I don't know what you call them here, trainers, they made in the same factory. You know, Jordans or whatever other kind of sneakers that you paid 75 pounds for. It's made in the same factory in Singapore or Hong Kong. You know, you can buy Jordans or Jordans. The Jordans cost 20 pounds. Jordans, they cost 100 pounds. So what's the difference? It's the logo. And the little kids, if their mothers buy them some Jordans, say, oh, I don't want that. No, I ain't wearing that. So what's wrong? No, he said the wrong name is on it. Like if he get the right name, it's gonna make him jump higher. Because this is the world we're living in. Now, young people have to choose for themselves the right answers, the correct answers. They have to choose their way. You have to be discriminate. You have to be selective. Otherwise, you find yourself on the wrong highway or low way. You need to choose your company because your company will shape your future.
The people that seem like they're having the greatest time, having all the fun, is these entertainers, these bling bling people, like Britney Spears and like Destiny's Child. You sisters know who I'm talking about. These little bling bling whores. Now, she wasn't a bling bling whore when she started out. She was a little girl with blonde hair, hopping around and skipping around. She was at that time innocent. Her mother and father was letting her dance and sing, and you know, she got on the radio and the TV, and she got some awards, and she was still a virgin at 13. But by 15, she was a prostitute. And now she's 19. She's 20. And she had prostituted herself in about 19 different countries. 19 years old. Can you imagine a young girl started out innocent at 13 years old, and she is the hero. She is the model. She is the poster child for all of these women, and she's nothing but a bling bling whore. And all these other bling bling criminals that our sons and daughters are wearing their shirts, wearing their coats, wearing their jackets. They're bling bling criminals. Dope sellers, fornicators, liars, stealers, cursing God, cursing their parents, killing people, selling drugs. And these become our heroes. These movie stars, they become movie stars. They become television stars. Hip-hop, they call them. New generation, hip-hop. They are going to be hipping and hopping. They're going to be hipping and hopping. They're going to be snap, crackle, and popping in the hellfire. Yes, they will be hipping and hopping. And where do they learn it from? The television, the music, the hip-hop, what we call the monkey boys. The monkey boys. Singing and hopping around, holding their private parts and talking crazy. So our sons and daughters have become like monkeys, like apes, like swine in our faces. Rebellious towards Allah, rebellious towards the Prophet ﷺ. And what kind of sons and daughters are they? They are the ones that Musa ﷺ met with Khidr. And what did Khidr do to that young man? He killed him instantly. Because the inside of the earth was better for him than the outside. And that Allah would give his parents a better son in their place. Criminal behavior. Transgression. They want to rob people. They want to break into people's houses. They want to break into people's cars. They want to stop. They want to carjack people. They want to kill people, even on Jumu'ah. Can you imagine that? How can a Muslim plan and plot to shoot a Muslim on Jumu'ah after Jumu'ah? Subhanallah. Muslims say Subhanallah. Vengeance, we call it vengeance. You curse me, I curse you. You slap me, I slap you. You shot at me, I shoot at you. Matter of fact, I'm coming through your neighborhood and shoot up the whole neighborhood. Well, the neighborhood didn't do nothing to me. We shoot up the whole neighborhood. I shoot your mother and your grandmother. I shoot everybody up. These kinds of people, the wrath of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will come down upon them in one way or another. And young Muslims, I'm telling you, you have chance right now to make tawbah, to fear Allah, to change your lives, to come towards the Jannah, to come back to Islam. Don't wait till the wrath of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala comes on you and you are somewhere in a wheelchair, or you somewhere in jail for 25 or 30 years.